Alright, welcome to episode 6 of the Gran Turismo 4 Let's Play. Today we're going to be doing some wet race action. And we're going to be on the normal difficulty, so I'm kind of indecisive about what cars I want to use. I'm pretty sure I might want to use the Corolla Rally car for this. But I also want to bring back the Legacy, because I haven't done too much of the Legacy in this series, I believe. So I think it's time to bring the Legacy out for another wet race. I used this on the last wet race as well. But, yeah, I'm pretty much filming this directly after last episode with the Celica, so I think this car is going to probably be hopefully a similar kind of dynamic where I actually had to fight a little bit to win. Granted, this Legacy makes a lot more horsepower, but I'm skipping ahead a little bit. I'm skipping over Chamonix and the Swiss Alps stuff. I'm going straight to the wet race. I'm trying to get all the tarmac stuff done because I did so much rally racing in the first couple episodes. I think it'd be best to go ahead and knock out the wet race. So obviously I don't know what I'm gonna do for the hard difficulty. I may bring out some sort of all-wheel drive touring car. So we got a Mercedes SL600 to go against. This is actually going to be a bit of a challenge. So naturally aspirated V12 against all-wheel drive turbo boxer. Let's see how this goes. This is going to be wild. This is going to be a tough race. I actually did have an SL65 in this game, and it was wild. But I'm going to say ahead of time, again, this is on the emulator, and this track has a lot of graphical glitches. So keep in mind, there's going to be a lot of glitches in this race. There's nothing wrong with the PS2 or anything. This is, again, an emulator. So here we go. Coming into turn 1. The Legacy is probably the best suited car I have for this. I mean, I have Evos and stuff. Oh, great. The penalty system already proving it's doing its thing. I really hate the GT4 penalty system. It's so biased against the player. ASM really kicking in there. Goodness, this is a lot harder than the first race. Why am I struggling so much? It looks like the SL600 is struggling too. I can't even get traction in 5th gear. Oh, this is not going well. I figured the Legacy would be a really solid car to pick for this. But I can't even catch up. Maybe I just need to not nitrous this run. I think this is probably one of those races I cannot nitrous at all. We're going to go ahead and kind of knock the SL out of the way. I hear it. It's right next to me. There it is. Okay. One, I'm getting a lead, but I think I'm just going to have to no nitrous this. As much as I really don't want to, because that's what gives the Legacy kind of its edge. And I got to be really careful with how I come through turns. Because this poor thing is not doing too well like I thought it would. I thought being all-wheel drive, it would handle the wet race pretty well. On the brakes. ASM is really doing its thing. I think that's what's revving the car up. Trying to get away from that SL. I'm going to do a little bit of early braking here. I didn't really brake all that early, I think. The ASM is revving this thing all the way out. I'm not trying to rev this car up anymore. I think ASM is actually still rather sensitive in this car. I've been switching it down to 5 on most of my cars, but I think it's still at 10 on this. Lots of understeer in the first turn there. Ooh, lots of braking, lots of gear changes there. Lots of understeer too. This is a tough race for this car. I expected the Legacy to really be tearing things up out here, but I am apparently mistaken. A little bit of a slide going on there. I can't really slide it. ASM is not about it. It was spinning. Okay, I was wondering what was going on. I was like, why is it in 5th gear doing 80? I know this car can do way higher speeds than that in 80. Oh, a little bit of a skid. Okay, there we go. Last turn into the finish line, and that is that. That was a challenge. Okay, I was not expecting that. I expected Legacy to do really well. I did not expect it to really struggle all that much. I expected this to be just easy peasy. I expected this to be just a walk in the park for the car, but I was wrong. That was actually rather difficult. So Legacy gave it was straight up not having it. But that's our Tsukuba wet race. Let's see what we won as our prize car. See if we got anything halfway decent. What we got? What we got? If it'll load. There we go. The Mazda 6 touring car. Am I going to keep this? Probably not, but if it won't let me sell it for money, I'm probably just going to have it in my garage and never touch it. So I think it's all the tarmac events and the normal difficulty done. I don't think there's any left. Yeah, there's not. So I think all I have left too on the hard difficulty Tsukuba, but I'm definitely not about to throw this out there on that because this car is not gonna do well on that, judging by how it did on the normal difficulty Tsukuba. I think we might have to go with a different car for that. Maybe the Celica GT4 will get some action on that once we build that, but that was a bit sketch. So as far as the normal difficulty goes, I don't have that much left. I think we've got the Chamonix, Swiss Alps, Tahiti, and then the Yosemite rally. So we've gotten a good bit of the way through it. I did the Grand Canyon and Whistler races yesterday off camera. So yeah, I'd say that was a pretty solid run though for the Tsukuba. Though that was a bit of a challenge. So there we go. Let's see how much that Mazda 6 sells for, if it sells for anything at all. Where is it? There it is. 95 grand. I think that's 95 grand more than I had before. Although it's all-wheel drive, but I think I'm going to use a different touring car because I believe I do happen to, I think either the 190 or something. I can't remember what. No, is it the 190? Why does it tell me what drivetrain it is? I want to know if it's all-wheel drive or not. I don't think it is, to be honest. I don't think it is. I'm trying to think. What was like an all-wheel drive touring car? I think the Opel Calibra is one, and I think the Alfa Romeo 155 is as well. Yeah, the Alfa Romeo is all-wheel drive, so I may have to try to get one because I've always liked the 155 more than the Calibra. So I think we'll probably try to get that first. I just don't know where to get it. It might be in one of the European events, or it might be in one of the one makes. I can totally see it being the price of the one make cup, but the 147 GTA, that's a scary car. There it is. This thing is wild. It's a V6 front wheel drive. That is a bit of a scary car. Always like the GTV. That's always been a decent looking car. I don't like the Spider though, which is kind of ironic because they're the same car. But we may eventually do that with the 147. I think I'm gonna go ahead and buy one just to have it. But that is a hideous color. I am sorry, Alfa Romeo. What? This is like 05 Mustang bad. Like, I hate the color in that Mustang. I hate this color too. I think we're gonna go with a narrow Luxor 147 GTA. I'm gonna go ahead and have the car. I don't know for sure if that's like the price of the GTA Cup. I'm not gonna race it today because we've already done a race on video. I don't even know if I'm gonna build this car just yet. I want to do more research on that. I think I just want to have it though, just for game completion purposes, really. We are gonna go ahead and put wheels on it though, because this car needs wheels ASAP. I really am not a fan of those stock wheels. They look like a cookie cutter. You know, they look like something you would use to like cut some cookies on a baking sheet. I've never liked the wheels on the 147. I actually had one of these on Gran Turismo 6, and it was a pretty alright car. So maybe it'll do pretty well here as well. But we'll have to wait and see on that, I guess. I think for the wet race for Tsukuba on hard, I think the 155 touring car is gonna be kind of a must. Let's see what BBSs look like on this car. It's okay. Do they have any other gold options? Honestly, I think TEs might work better. Yeah, I prefer the TEs, I think, but I think we're going to go with these right here, these rays here. I like those more than the TEs on this car. I think they fit it better. There we go. We got the Alpha 147 set up, and I think that'll do it for episode 6. Pretty solid stuff. I mean, we're up to day 586 out of 694 for me. I'm trying to get through day 694 so I can get the black cars. That's why I have so much money saved up. And then we'll go and do the GTWC. I haven't decided which black car I'm going to use. I'm between the GT1 and the 7A7B for obvious reasons. I love the 7A7. And granted, I could have bought a normal one and done this a long time ago, but I really want to do this in the black car. So I am waiting it out. I don't care how long it takes. But B-Spec skill levels up there. A-Spec points are pretty good. I think we are doing pretty all right in terms of this game. So yeah, I don't know what else to do. I think we may try to get the 155 in the next episode, and we'll try to take on that and see if we can get the touring car we're going to use for Tsukuba for the hard difficulty. But for now, guys, I think that wraps everything up. I hope you all enjoyed this video. If you did, be sure to leave a like and subscribe for more content coming soon. The Gran Turismo 4 Let's Play Episode 7 will be out next week. I'll keep you guys updated on that. Take care, guys. Have a great day. I'll see you guys next time.